Hello everybody, welcome to my video. I am showing you my face in all my kitchen glory. The back door is open to my bedroom. So yeah, you can clip it, you can zoom in, do whatever you want, because this is directed to and for the drama community as a whole. I wanted to become a reaction channel when I first logged into YouTube, realizing that I could do it. I wanted to do it. I saw something that I was passionate about, and I thought, you know what? I'm passionate about this. I want to do it. So I decided I wanted to become a YouTube creator. Well, there was a lot of steps to becoming one. I had to learn OBS. I still only know 10% of OBS. If I could understand 70% of OBS, I'd be rocking everything. It'd be amazing. But I guess I don't want to learn OBS that much. I just want to pull out content, so I don't do all the nasty or the backgrounds and subs and things like that. I leave some of that for my videos. So, but anyway, the point is, I'm rambling. The point is, I wanted to become a creator for something that I'm passionate about. So way back then, I found a topic that I was very, very, very passionate about. And I started making videos. And then, after about 3 or 4 videos, I found the drama community, which I'm in currently right now. I have grown so much. I've learned so much. I have had to get thick skin very quickly. And I'm nowhere, and I know, and I will be the first to say that I have so much to learn from a lot of creators and or subs while I sit there and watch you guys, right, through the drama community. And I love it. I've become friends with so many of you. I've lost friends, sadly. I've lost a major... the rest of it doesn't matter. I've lost sub friends, YouTube friends, and people are like, it's just YouTube, log off. Well, I'm in a particular situation. I don't have an outside world, what you guys would consider an outside world. I'm talking about my real life. I don't have one. I go to church on Sundays. That's the only set of people that I see every week. Outside of that, I'm by myself in my house trying to build a business that's not being taken off the ground very easily. But again, I'm going down a rabbit hole. Let me get back on track. The reason why I wanted to say in the title that attention all drama community is for one particular reason. And here is my reason. I want to address one out of probably 25 reasons why subs choose not to go into a particular creator's channel anymore. It was brought up in a poll. So I thought, you know what? I have an opinion on it. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. Well, I have a butt. So I also have an opinion. So here it is. 1 out of 25 reasons. So here's the one that I want to believe I have a good handle on. And here it is. Why subs don't want to return to a channel. One or many complaints are that subs can't get into a channel because as soon as they speak up, a mod will block them, a mod will yell at them, a mod will berate them, a mod will publicly announce, oh my gosh, this idiot's in the house. Right? That is one of 25 reasons why subs won't go into a chat, because they don't feel comfortable in that chat because they know as soon as they speak up, a mod is going to crap down their words in chat, and it makes them feel very uncomfortable. Okay, so that's the number one reason. Now, how do I fix it? How do we fix it? Here's my idea. Again, I've only been a creator for a year, a half-assed one at that, but hey, I still won. So here's my thought process. And I'm going to give you a scenario, right? I'm going to say where I used to work, okay? I used to work at a place called Walmart, big grocery chain. It has everything, clothes, food, groceries, it has everything, right? Hardware department. Anyway, for those people who don't know what a Walmart is, that's the type of store it is. Getting back to the point, I go down a lot of rabbit holes. If I am wearing my vest, a vest is just the uniform. I'll just say uniform. If I'm wearing my uniform at Walmart, I'm representing my boss while I'm in Walmart. So if I'm an ass in Walmart, what am I doing? I am not representing Walmart. And it's a public display of embarrassment because I'm wearing my Walmart attire, right? My uniform. That doesn't look good for Walmart. What should happen if I do that? What should happen is I get pulled into the office, I get a talking to, and then we move on. If I do it a second time, I get a day off, right? A forced day off. Maybe it's paid for, maybe it's not. But if I do it a second time, that's what happens. And then I come back to work the third day when I'm welcome back. And then if I do it again the third time, Walmart decides to fire me. Because what did I do? I am bad-mouthing Walmart while I'm in my uniform. You're saying to yourself, well, what does that have to do with the community and subs entering the channel and whatnot? Well, here's the connection, in my opinion. It's not too far off. You guys can put 2 and 2 together and see what I'm talking about. Your mods, any of you creators, your mods are there to help you, to represent you, to make you look good. If anyone is in the chat and your mods publicly hate them, if your mods publicly hide them, if your mods publicly automatically block them, unless the company says they're not welcome, let's switch that. Let's switch it. Unless the creator says that person's not welcome, then you get rid of them, right? Walmart, for the example, there is a do not enter clause, right? They're just not welcome. So if somebody is seen in there, they go to the boss. They go to the boss. Let me repeat it 3rd time. They go to the boss and say, this person is causing problems. What would you like me to do? And that boss will say, okay, take care of it. Get rid of them. Or we'll call the cops or whatever, right? Okay, so how do we put that together in the drama community? If the mods are causing chaos, the wrong way is to berate them. The wrong way is to make a fool out of them. The wrong way is having personal feelings against somebody that doesn't like you. And then that sub gets shit on because 1 out of 50 people, or 1 out of how many ever mods are attached to your channel, hate you, so you're going to get attacked, they're not going to come into your chat anymore because 1 mod is not representing the channel creator. Let me repeat that. 1 mod is not representing the channel creator. Right? So that is one reason. Now let's go deeper. I've heard excuses of, let's address something else first. And you're like, well, he's going down a rabbit hole now. I'm confused. So I'm sorry about that. But here it is. I'm going to say something that's away from the mods. So the creator would say, well, I can't see everything. I can't see everything. I can't see if the mods are doing this. I can't control the chat. That is the most insane topic conversation that I hear all the time. I can't see the chat. I can't control the chat. I can't when it comes to what's happening in the chat. If you're a drama person and you like it and you want to tell that to buck up and just get over it and block and whatever, that's fine. Right? But don't use the excuse, well, I didn't see it. Why can't you use that excuse? Because that's why you have mods. Here is my, my dream modding. Or if I were a part of a mod team, I would set up what each person is supposed to do in the chat for representing the chat creator, right? First of all, if they want to shoot the shit with the chat, but they don't want to take care of the chat and only do it half-assed, then they shouldn't wear the jacket, right? And I call it the jacket because I'm part of another community that calls the modding a jacket. If you're not, so we'll just use it. We'll just use that reference. If you're going to wear the jacket, because I guess it works with a Walmart thing, so there you go. If you're going to wear the jacket, you need to represent the channel creator. So, getting off track again, sorry, it's just, it is what it is. No one's going to listen to all of this anyway. So, and it's my channel. You have to represent the creator. If the person, first of all, if the person wasn't welcomed in the first place, that person, that the creator will most likely tell you that person is not welcome. If they are in here, if they sneak in here, get rid of them, right? Totally get that. If you decide that you need to, I went down another rabbit hole. Sorry, guys. Again, you're probably not going to listen to all of this. Oh, the excuse of I didn't see it. Well, that's what the mods are for. Give each mod a job, right? They're not there to yak it up. That's where it was. They're not there to yak it up, right? They're there to represent your channel. If they don't want to, if they want to not represent their channel and they just want to shoot the shit with crew, then surely they should do that without the jacket on. But if they're going to wear the jacket, here's my, again, I just went off another rabbit hole, but here it is, back to round circle again, circling it again. You give the mods a job, right? You give the mods, there's many jobs in there, right? Not every mod should have to do everything at once. If it were like that, you'd only have one mod. But we all know that it takes quite a few mods, especially if you have a channel that's over 600, 700, 800 people, and you choose to have mods because you don't want to take care of it yourself, which I don't blame you, because you're there to entertain the subs, right, that do want to be there. So you give them a job. One watches the chat, for any craziness. One watches the chat for any craziness, outlandish conversation, outright being mean, being cruel, and being nasty, right? What is your job there? The creator probably told you just to take care of it. If you see it, politely put them in the ignore box for 300 seconds, if that was the rule that your channel leader told you to do. And then if they do it again, then you block them. And then you do it one more time. I've heard people do it 2 or 3 times. I think that's excessive, because if they won't stop, then you're wasting your time, and you should block them, right? And that one sub should, in a perfect world, at least in the world that I will have when I suddenly have mods that will want to work for me, well, will want to volunteer for me, they will write down in the mod chat who they blocked and why they blocked them, because that's all they're there for, is to watch the chat, to block whoever. And yes, don't tell me that it should only be for that one, right? I get it. When a chat is flying, the one mod should not be responsible for 500 comments coming through the screen at once. So yeah, that, in a sense, that could be taken care of by all the mods. If they happen to see it, take care of it. The problem that you're going to run into without having conversation on the side through, let's say, a Discord, is somebody's going to get timed out 4, 5, 6, 7 times because no one has actually taken care of blocking them and getting them out of the way. Okay, so that is one mod. Another one would be, let's say you're busy and you have 2,000 people in your chat, and you need someone to be able to communicate with your communicators, right? Because you, as the creator, are gonna communicate with your people, right? Because that's your job. That's part of your job, because you're going to have fun with them and you're going to yak it up with them, and even if it's drama, you're going to pick on people, whatever. That's your job, to do whatever you're going to do. But another set of mods, 1 or 2 probably, if you have 2,000 people in your chat, will entertain the chat. Will say, hi, hey, how you doing? And I'll just use my name. Hey, how you doing, Mr. P? Right, because that's my normal name, not messed up or not gimmicked. Hey, how you doing, Mr. P? Hey, how you doing, Sarah? How you doing, Laura? How you doing, George? You have two moderators who are constantly just interacting with the chat. Right? That's their job. It's not their job to argue with the chat, because remember, it's the job of the first scenario that I gave you to block, or the first scenario is to quietly time them out so you're not disrupting the flow of the chat, and then quietly block them, writing their name down so that the channel creator can know who you blocked that night. But the second set of people are just there to chit-chat with the crew, with the crowd, right? As far and now, and there's probably a couple of other links. You have another chat person who is responsible for posting your links that you want posted, whether it be for your super chat, whether it's for your PayPal, whether it's for your channel, whether you've designated someone to post other people's channels because you want to spread the wealth in your chat. So you would have a couple of mods doing that. Their sole purpose is to just drop links to, again, support the channel creator. Right? I can't think of any other roles that a mod might have. If there is one, I'm sure you guys can leave a comment down below, along with all your harsh comments that you will have, and that's okay. I'll take it and I'll read it and we'll talk about it. But this is just my opinion, so it's my opinion, my channel. You know, we're gonna do it. Now let's talk about punishment, and I don't mean punishment in a negative. Well, I do, sort of. I don't. Punishment is a hard word for what I'm trying to think of. But let me try to role play it out, right? And we've already talked about the subs who are causing chaos. What to do? We silently get rid of them. We silently time them out in the beginning, and then if they don't behave, they get taken out, right? In the drama community, however, it's very common that the channel creator will also see it, and the channel creator will say, mods, please take care of so-and-so, right? Because that's a volunteer job that you wanted to have for the job of being a moderator for that chat, because your job is to represent that creator to the best of their ability to make them happy and to continue to make them grow. I think I went off on another rabbit hole. Oh yeah, we're talking about punishments. Now, I did hear that now subs will probably say, well, I'm not coming in there because a certain mod is in there. Okay, that's not fair to any creator, because if the creator likes somebody and they trust them and to run their channel fine and dandy, then great. So what if the sub doesn't like a certain person? So what if they don't go in? They can block. See, a moderator, if I'm not mistaken, a moderator can't block the chat, but the chat can block a moderator. I don't know that for sure. Again, because I've never been a mod for somebody. Nobody's been wanting to trust me to be a mod, and that's okay. Most women get to be mods, not men, especially in the drama community, and that's okay. I'm not. This is not about poor Mr. Positive. It's just a thought process of what typically happens. Men usually don't get a job to feel proud to moderate for someone. Anyway, I went off on another rabbit hole. Yeah, get used to me saying that. So yeah, so what if the sub doesn't like them? It's your choice who you have as a moderator. Here is the fix. If they go in there and you asked them, well, I have a problem. If the sub goes in there and you ask them, what's your problem? And they tell you the problem, and I'll give you one example. A sub will go in there and say, well, this mod is doing this mod is doing that, and this mod is being unfair. First of all, if it's typically true that that mod keeps doing that, there probably is, it probably is not a fair assumption to say that they just have a problem with one person. It's a common theme, in my opinion, that if one sub is saying that to one moderator, that that same moderator is probably doing it to multiple subs, right? That's what I was trying to say. So you listen to it, you wonder, and you have a moderator meeting, and you set up rules. You say, in my perfect scenario, which will never happen except when I'm a mod, or except when I'm a channel creator and I have people who are willing to want to be mods for me, this will be what happens. We will have a moderator meeting at least once a week, maybe twice a week, because I want to grow my channel. I'm going to figure out different time zones because I might have someone from Australia and somebody from Chicago, right? Two totally different time zones. So it's going to be me to make sure that everyone has a chance to get together. But the Discord that I will probably have, well, I will have, is going to be for a mod Discord only. There won't be anything else in there but mod talk. That's going to be my fix. Now, is that silly? Will it work? I don't know. It trial and error, right? This is my dream. This is my fix. This is what I think could happen. So you go into this mod, or you go into this Discord, you talk it all out, you write it out, you put it in a note, you put it in one of the rooms, right? All your notes, a paragraph of what you guys talked about, because I don't think voice is saved in there. I don't think so. In the short time that I've been in Discord, I don't think you can save voice. So you write up what you talked about so that anyone who did miss it can go in there and read it. And then they're all caught up. And then you talk with them and you give them responsibility, again, telling them that if they want to represent your channel, great, and that's wonderful and that's awesome. But you don't want them to run amok. You don't want them to disobey is such a bad word, but you don't want them to not listen to you. And if they do, there has to be consequences for your mods. There is so much talk about subs being punished, about being timed out and then blocked for whatever reason. But here is my thought. I heard someone say the other day that, well, I'm not going to get rid of my my mods. There is just sorry. If you hate that fact, then you don't have to come to my channel. But that mod has a lot of power. That mod can do a lot of things to subs if they are rogue mods, if they have a personality conflict with anyone in there. Again, they need to leave their feelings outside of the room while they are representing your channel. This is for every creator, in my opinion. Again, I know everyone's going to think I'm narrowing it down to one, but there's about 3 that I hang out in that this message, maybe they could get something out of it. You also have to discipline your mods and give them a 1, 2, 3 strike system. And you do it privately. I'm not saying that you publicly take their jacket away. You take their jacket away at the end of the night, and it's up to them if they want to bitch to other people that their jacket was taken away. You didn't do it. But you privately take their jacket away if by the 3rd warning, or the first warning would be a warning, and if they kept it up, then you take their jacket away for the next stream. That's what I'm going to do. If they won't behave, their jacket gets taken away for the next stream that I do. And I plan to be doing a stream at least every other day once I reach a wonderful level in my YouTube career. Right? Again, this is my perfect scenario. People can laugh at it and say it's just not going to work. And I welcome your ideas of why you think it won't work. Is it because you don't think that mods should be held up to the same standard? So you as a creator should take away their power for a 24-hour period because they wouldn't listen? That's only fair. right? In my opinion. And yes, you do all of that on the side. You do that in your mod meeting. You say, I'm sorry, I just have to take the jacket away from you because you just were too heated, right? And here's another thing. I heard someone once tell me that a mod's attitude is justified because they love the creator so much. Bull crap. Again, it's about representing you as a channel creator. There is no excuse, or should be no excuse, for not representing you by slipping up on purpose, saying, well, screw the rules. I'm still going to do what I want because I have the power to humiliate those who I hate or dislike. That is very dangerous, and that is number one reason why I will never go into certain channels, because I have made, just because I have put myself in certain communities, and now that I want to go into different communities, I'm going to be looked at like the evil guy. I'm going to be looked at like I'm the devil, because your mods will think one way or another because they're unhinged. Some of them. Some of the channel creators, their mods are unhinged. They think they can do whatever they want. So again, and I'm repeating, and it's already, what are we at? 30 minutes, and no one's going to listen to this all the way through. So I'll just try to button it up. The point of the matter is, one issue why subs won't go into a chat is because the moderator is not being held accountable. And I've given you I've given you many reasons why the moderator should behave. They're there to represent you as a channel creator. And that's all she wrote, folks. If they're not there to represent you and you don't hold them accountable, you're not going to have any, you're going to lose subs left and right. You're going to lose 20, 30, 40, 50. And some channels, it won't matter. You're like, well, 25 people left, but I gained 50 because I am a popular channel. That's okay. But I do know of a certain channel who is popular, and they do have a heart, and they do feel sad that they lost somebody, and they do really want to understand one of the many reasons why subs won't return. In my humble opinion, it's because moderators are not held to the same standards as some subs are, or that all subs are. And there has to be a physical, outright, if you don't do it, I will take your jacket away. And don't just threaten it, do it. If they won't behave because they want to go off on their own, then they need their jacket off for 24 hours to see what it feels like to not have it, to not want to represent you because they say they love you. And that's all she wrote. I'll leave one last comment. There is one mod that I heard in the last 48 hours who said, I will just leave, or I will just step down from the panel. If that's the way you want to run your channel. And that's awesome. She is trying to honor, I already said she, so the cat's out of the bag, right? It's whatever. She said, I'll just step down. And that's perfect. Because she loves the channel creator. So if the channel creator has that type of rule and she really wants it, the channel creator really needs to stick to those rules. And that channel creator really does need to hold the mods accountable. Just like the mods are keeping the chat accountable. The mods have power, well, the creator has power. Take away the jacket if they won't behave. Because you want to run a successful, smooth, as it can be channel, right? Anyway, that's Mr. Positive's thoughts for the night about why people, one reason why people won't return, because they're too afraid of the mod, because they're not held accountable. There it is, guys. I look forward to your comments. Bye now.